everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video we're just going to be doing another get ready with me with some older base products just to get my feelers out on them. I already filmed this once and had to take it off. So we're going to start with the Becca Light Shifter Dewing Tint in the shade Moondance 3 because I want to retest the Urban Decay Hydromaniac. And I just want to give it a fair shot. And all of these are going to be slightly darker than my skin. But it's because I fall between like a light medium. And then it's really hard because if I go too pale, that gets weird, you know? And then if it's too dark, that's obviously not great. But if I stay right in light medium, it's okay. This smells like Play-Doh, and I ordered this from Becca's website last year. Before they closed, it wasn't on sale or anything, or I think I did get a good deal on it. I can't remember. Honestly, I can't remember what I ordered. But the last time, well, when I first did the video, when I used the Urban Decay, it kind of got a little dry looking. So let's go in with that. So today is Wednesday, and this is the shade. It's 41 light medium. And then my Becca was in the shade Moondance 3. Not that you can really get it. I'm really trying to use like I guess a sheer amount of this, since what I just did was not great. And this is the Sonia Kashuk beauty sponge from Target. Oop, did I not pick any up? And the least amount is going on my forehead because I don't really need as much coverage up there. I just need to get my skin tone to match. Let's look up close. This looks a lot better. I do want to add a little bit more to my chin. And I love the little squeezy tube. So I'm gonna kind of tap it out. I've been having the most issues with dry spots on my chin area, and it really sucks. And my eye edges. Okay. I'm okay with that. We'll see how it wears, because both of those products are kind of on the chopping block, but if they wear well together, that's good. And we're going to take the Nyx Bear with Me Serum Concealer, and I'm just kind of plopping out like a little. I have the shade Beige. My favorite way to apply this is to put it on my finger and tap it over the area I want to put it, and then go in with a sponge. I do not like this concealer with a brush at all. It does crease a little bit, but first of all, you got to be realistic. It's a serum concealer, and I'm a human being, and I've got little creases under my eyes. So all I have to do is just go back over with my sponge and like kind of do it. And then whatever's left, I'm just gonna tap on. And this shade matches me really well, and I do feel I'm able to use it without foundation too because of the formula. And then for bronzer, we're gonna take the Sonia G Classic Base and the Jaclyn Hill Beachy Bronzer. I got this as a Christmas gift from one of my friends, and I just haven't really used it. And I just want to look healthy and cute. So today they just released the photos and swatch video and announcement of the Odin's Eye Angelica palette, the Hella palette, I think is what it was called. I am totally getting that. I am trying to do one palette a month of like a new release, I guess, because I do have an issue with palettes. Like, I have a lot of them, and only bringing in like 12 in the year sounds pretty good to me. All right, and we've got the bronzer applied. So now I'm gonna go back in with my sponge, go back under my eye and just tap it all out. And then we are gonna set this. I know, I like never set, but I picked up, after Christmas, Pat McGrath had a sale, and I did pick up the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Under Eye Blurring Powder in the shade Light, and I got this because of Julia Adams. And she makes me buy a lot of stuff, which is really funny given the fact that we don't have the same skin type at all. And it just sets it. I do feel this concealer does well when it's set. And then let's prime our eyes and do our eyebrows. So, primer. I have the NARS Smudge Proof eyeshadow base. I got this, I think, at the end of December. And I feel like it's so hard because right here I feel is so dry on me. My forehead's fine, forehead doesn't matter. But then my eyes get so oily, and I do wear my eye makeup a long time. So typically if I get ready in the morning, I'll have that makeup on for at least 12 hours. So obviously by the end of the day, of course, it's not gonna look good. You know, I'm not asking for it to look exactly the same after like 12 to 14 hours of wear because, I mean, you gotta be realistic, you know? This is the NYX Stick It Brow Gel in Espresso. Really been liking this. I love brow gels that save me from having to do literally anything else. And I found that the NYX Brow Glue, while I love it upon first application, at the end of the day, I have like, not even the end of the day, I end up with like these weird white flakes in my eyebrows at like the top. So I feel like that might not be the brow product for me, but it's cool because this replaces it. But it's just so hard to use that product because it gets so weird by the end of the day. And then let's do our eyes before we do blush, because I always like to pick my blush at the end. I'm gonna use the Hindash Beautopsy palette. I got this last month off Mercari, brand new, but I've been obsessed with it. So we're gonna start with tan, and we're gonna dip into that, and then we'll dip into Feel, and possibly down here into Intra and Fatum. But I'm gonna take a bigger brush. This is my JH30 and dip into tan. And I like this primer because I feel shadow sticks to it really well when I'm applying it. So if you have like a shadow that you feel could be a little more pigmented, using a slightly tacky base really helps. Now I'm gonna go in with a Smith 232, still in the shade Tan, just because this is slightly smaller than that brush. We're gonna put that into the crease. So how has your guys' spending been? Mine's been a little crazy because I did get my new job, so I definitely had like some celebratory shopping, which I'm totally okay with because some of it was I needed some clothes, so obviously that's not going to fall under like an unhealthy purchase. I needed new work shoes because my other ones were just, now I'm dipping into feel. The other ones were just dead, you know? We're getting an Amazon package. What else? Oh yeah, so I went to Ulta a couple times. I went to TJ Maxx, bought some brushes. I really haven't spent that much because I did make some money from Mercari and I redeemed that. So that money gets to go back into shopping. And that's kind of fun for me because, you know, I'm getting rid of things, selling things to better homes. A lot of the stuff that I typically sell quick are their new items. And they're typically eyeshadow palettes. Like the Bridgerton collection, y'all remember that? I bought the entire thing, except that yellow highlighter. But I bought the whole thing, and I regretted it because I didn't need it, and I was so mad that I bought it, and I was able to sell it and get my exact money back. Now we're going to take the Sonia G Classic Crease Brush, and I'm still dipping into Feel, and we're going to put that deeper in, and then we're going to dip into the darkest brown after that. I really enjoy this palette. I find it really useful. I haven't used the reds yet, but I have used the pinks and I felt it was beautiful taking Inertia. I have not used it on my face yet, but I've been getting more into single shadows, and I find that this is super useful for that because I can pull, like, one of my favorite things I've been doing, we're not using it today because we have something new, but the Tom Ford Golden Peach, I've been using that a lot lately, and it's so easy to just dip into this palette. I'm dipping back into Tan Lines because she needs a little blend, and I dip into it, and then I'm able to use that beautiful shadow. I was gonna use it today, but I decided, no, you just got all those other new shadows, let's use something new. I'm really obsessed with Golden Peach and the look it creates, and I think it's really effortless and beautiful, which is something that I've been craving recently, just effortlessly pretty kind of eyeshadows, especially in like a work setting or something like that. I'll be interested to see how this look photographs on Instagram since it's more like a traditional eyeshadow, like classic eyeshadow when you think just classic neutrally look, like back in the day. I am choking the brush a little bit to get more of a blend because I do have one weird spot on this eye that always picks shadow up differently. And of course, when I'm using this palette on camera saying how much I like it, it sticks. I haven't used it with this NARS primer before. I've only been using it with the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas because I find that one really easy to use in my day-to-day. So there is where we're starting with that. I am going to take a smaller brush because I do want to lightly pack on the darker brown kind of closer to my lash line over here because that fluffy brush wasn't doing it because it was a fluffy brush. So it has nothing to do with the brush's fault. I just need a different application method to get this darker shade down there. I have a lot of little chores to do today, this being one of them. With my new job, I really should be able to film a lot more, which I'm excited about. Oh, sorry, that brush I just used was a Morphe E36. I think I got it in one of the Jaclyn Hill favorites sets, as I got most of my Morphe brushes. I have two new products to use on my eyes. I have the Pixie Epoxy. I just got this. Really excited to be using it. I'm not going to put the applicator directly on my eye. I'm going to dip it on the back of my hand. Not sure how much to use. And then I am going to take a Luxie 245. This came in like a BoxyCharm thing. And I'm going to pick up that product. Oh, I'm so itchy. Okay. And we're going to put this on the eyelid. This will be my first day using this product. I got it because of Millie from Bad to the Brow. She always raves about this. But I mean, I love my Give Me Glow Glow Harder, and I don't like the NYX primer. So I was excited to have a new one, especially with shifty shadows and everything. Today we're going to use Urban Decay Space Cowboy Moondust shadow, and I am going to use my Smith 253 brush. I might go back in with my finger, but for my inner corner, my nails are way too long. And this shadow is very easy to pick up with a brush, which is awesome. So let me get in closer where you guys can see it in action. Oh my god, that's so pretty. I would say in my day-to-day life, I've been a lot less into colorful shadow, and I've been more into just neutral, pretty, sparkly, everyday kind of things, which is good because that means I have been using my Super Shock shadows a lot more. Because of course, everyone always has like a weird amount of Super Shock shadows that they don't use. That's beautiful. Let's do the other eye. This look would be really pretty with eyeliner if I cared enough to do that. It is really amazing how easy these are to pick up with a brush. And I had very minimal fallout. Of course, I'm literally putting a glittery textury shadow on my lid. Of course, there's going to be fallout, but it's not bad. But I would say pretty much every day I've not been filming or doing an Instagram look, I have used the exact same shades from the Hindash palette and used Golden Peach on my eyelid pretty much every time. I feel like these eyes don't look the same. Maybe it's just me. And I do know that this shade is also really good for just using it on its own, like on a bare lid, or like just bronzer in the crease. I know people really like that. So just a really pretty shadow, and I'm bringing it above my crease line because it's gonna end up there anyway because I have slightly hooded eyes. That's really pretty. This would look really nice with eyeliner, but I'm not doing that today. Recently I've been using MAC Floof as my inner corner highlight like every single day. And let's use this random Luxie mini round brush. It's the 141. This also is in like a boxy charm thing. And popping that on that inner corner. Just to brighten that up. So you see what I mean? Just like a beautiful, natural, everyday kind of look. And now for blush, let's use... So the one thing I kept from that Bridgerton collection was the blush palette. Maybe we'll dip into the shade Nymphette in the middle here. And let's use that on the Sonia G detail brush from the Lotus collection. We're just going to pick it up and we're going to stamp it on. And then we'll brush. It's kind of that traditional pink peach with that hint of gold in it. Didn't think I would like it that much for that, but it's really come in handy with looks like this for just being pretty. And then I'm gonna smile because I like my blush to come pretty far down my face, and then put some on my nose. I feel like this eyebrow's fallen. Yeah, I like that. And then for highlighter, let's use, we're gonna do Natasha. Mcgrath, the Lunar Nude from their holiday that I paid full price for, I think. No, I did think I got this on sale. But then I didn't know you could stack those coupon codes, so like I missed out on some of the good deal, which totally sucked. All right, and then let me do mascara, and then we will do lips together because I'm looking sick. So I did put on some really bad eyeliner. I used the Melt Spliff Gel Liner, and the brush I used, which is not the right brush, so then I went over the outer corner again with the darkest shades, the browns we used, to kind of like diffuse it. And then I used the Once You're Big mascara. This mascara has been getting a little weird on me by the time I get to the end of the day, so I think it's on its last leg. And then I did throw on some lip plumper to kind of moisturize my lips because I'm a clown and I didn't put anything on at the beginning of the video, so then my lips were like, we're gonna look gross with lipstick on. So let's get a clean tissue so we can blot after. I'm taking the Melt lip liner in Foxy that I got in there. It's one of the discontinued ones, but I got it in one of the mystery boxes. And then, I don't know why I'm like, oh, I can see over there. It's just like nude. They are really creamy, so I do question their longevity, but I really just wanted a little lip liner. And then the Lisa Eldridge lipstick in Fawn, I think will be a beautiful nude to pair with this. And I haven't used it in a while, so let's get to it. It's a little bit more pink than the liner, but that's okay. I did check my mail at the door, and one of my husband's last birthday gift came in. So excited. Hiding them all in my closet, and excited. He knows they're in the closet, so I wouldn't be spoiling anything. And then we're gonna blot, and I'm only blotting because I have Invisalign and I don't want lipstick on my Invisalign. So yeah, that's the final look. Let me know if you've tried any of these products, specifically the Pixie Epoxy. It's by Frean. This was sold out for a really long time, so I'm really glad I was able to get my hands on it. And then the Mundus shadows that I've been sleeping on because I'm a clown. And if I had a time machine, I would buy the holiday release. They released a Mundus palette, I think last holiday, and it was all like neutrals, and that looked beautiful, and I wish I had that. And hopefully they'll do another one this year. But yeah, I like the look. Again, it's just that effortless kind of pretty everyday go-to kind of a look. Like if I had to get photos taken, like a driver's license or something, this would be like an eyeshadow I would do with that bright inner corner and that little depth on the outer edge with like the liner and everything. Let me know if you have. Do you guys have the Hindash palette? Did any of you get the Beautylish Lucky Bags with them in it? Again, I purchased mine from Mercari from someone who I assume got the Beautylish Lucky Bag. But yeah, I'd be keen to know also how we feel about the foundation. Do we like this combo? We'll have to see how it wears. And just let me know down below something positive. I think I'm going to make that one of my things now because I really enjoyed what I did in the last video with that. So thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and go follow me on Instagram. I'm always on over there. Message me. I love talking to you guys, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye.